YT4 maybe YT4 live section ako
kasi mo
delay
saya jual oke sama itu kan kita ada comic fiction
simple ya
nggak pernah kita ke dalam nanti dapat tahun saya suka 1867 no 1867
1867 kata sini
4152
4152
ini lah dia tadi kan Mandala
Hai mo i-close day mo room match
ini ke close
sini data ya kalau sini ya 1878 6368
636 Milik sama.
Isang pangalan eh.
Wala.
Nanti na. Nanti na naman.
Oh, sekali pada dapat adalah serta
Come on, hit your input, bro.
ระวังเสียforwardนิดหน่อย
ตีมันดีเลยแฮะ 이런 100%
อันเนี้ยจ้าล้อมันแหละว้าว
formation 이런 거 2-2-2-1
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Becklin. Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Well, we're on the way.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This guy, De Ligt, is very impressive. I mean, how many players get to skipper a top-flight side in their teams? I'm someone who likes to think that I've seen my fair share of defensive greats, but this boy looks to have it all, and if he fulfills his potential, we're in for something special.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Well seen, saw that coming. That was well played and well stopped.
He is through here! Baresi pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. They've got to make this nice and quick. It's Inzaghi. Vitinha. Can they get him away? It's all spotted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That is good alertness. That's been cut out, well played. Mateus. Oh, easy pickings there. Xavi Alonso. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Vitinha. Alaba. And it's Wilshere. Threads one in. Glory. Has been a rather gentle affair so far. He's picked it up out wide. Sam Maxim!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Al Hilal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Madrid are looking to go forward now.
That's been intercepted. Schlotterbeck. Here's Vitinha. Fiore. Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Bremer. Quarter of an hour played. Valverde hurtling down that right flank. Oh, super fine. There's the shot! In he goes again! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time. Well, that's not the best defence by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he? Now, the game's only goal. Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. Steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Inzaghi. Nicely shaped ball. Schlotterbeck promptly onto that, and that is that. It's Inzaghi. That has been slot wide. That pass has been well intercepted. He is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Serginho. Strong running down that left flank. Played right into his path. Upamecano. Mateus. Ignoring. Nico Williams. Alaba cuts it out. Looking to play him in. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there. I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Up tries the finish! Nico Williams. Changes him with that pass. Fiore. He was under real pressure there. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's got four! Bremer gets good distance on him. Baresi. And it's Serginho. He can run onto that, and this is Inzaghi. It's a corner. Al Hilal has the chance to go the other way. Now this could be a chance, and he's taking no chances there. Ignoring, and he was quick to react. Now it's Inzaghi. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass. Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. And that interception was most necessary. That's great positioning. So good from him. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Tries a deft... A header! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. Just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count. Al Hilal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second. De Bruyne. He's ended up in no man's land. Now it's De Bruyne. He's got away. And the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then. Matthäus. Schlotterbeck. Nouri. That's been intercepted. That was well played, well stopped. Vitinha. Now it's Sam Max. Oh, really well played. Alaba. And it's De Bruyne. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. No question, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. There is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. A reprieve for the time being. Bremer. Schlotterbeck. And it's Vitinha. Might be to try the shots! Slips it away! Two to the group, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Stuck it away as if laser guided. Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it. San Maximin! Al Hilal are doing very nicely, thank you. You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it. They are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here. Xavi Alonso. This looks promising. And it's half time now. We can review the first half. Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So the manager has to resist change at this stage. Al Hilal ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. Substitution on the field. Number 11, San Maximin. Number 21, Nico Williams. Coming on the field, number 7, Gordon. Number 10, Neymar. And we're off again. Al Hilal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through. Gordon receives it in a good position here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter. And this is Neymar. That was lovely, that. He's away! Big chance! Must be! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Upamecano did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. De Bruyne, Neymar, and this is Inzaghi. Al Hilal do look as though they've made a half-time change here. Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change. And it's Neymar. Great vision. Played into space out. Big header! That is clearly not the outcome he wanted. Yes, good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here. Bremer. Wilshere.
That's a decent clearance. They've been given a corner. Corner number 2 then. Oh, smashing header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Volvemos a luta, né?
For Valverde, searching pass he's played there. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, super ball! Chance for a shot! They've scored! Right back in the game!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence, win good ball, and they're in.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Xavi Alonso goes back to front. Serginho. That has not gone well. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Upamecano. Oh, good spread. Vitinha. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Al Hilal are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them, and it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. Rijkaard, well seen, saw that coming. Neymar, ball has bounced loose now. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. It's been cut short. Well, that looks a decent ball. Delightful ball. Big chance! He scores! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat.
Big chance! He's had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Gordon clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Al
Hilal have their second corner now. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. He has found a way through. That pass isn't the best.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Neymar. And he's heaved it away. Madrid have it back and can go again. And it's Neymar. Al Hilal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Vitinha, well measured. Face to face with the keeper. And it's Xavi Alonso. And the finish! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
No way through. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's a pretty loose pass. De Bruyne. Serginho. Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. Can he finish? Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Looking for options for movement. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Gordon.
And claimed it back swiftly. De Ligt. Xavi Alonso. He's beaten the last man. Neymar couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
That's a little off target. Neymar. De Bruyne. Neymar is in a really good position out wide. Got to throw in. Substitution.
Atrapan udah panjang ni nama cila makan orang nak tu.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Gordon. Fabinho. Gordon. De Bruyne. And it's Inzaghi. And they're quick to press. Donadoni picks it up out wide. He's picked his way through. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And Fabinho into the last 5 minutes. And he's had it! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Let me feel.
Substitution in progress.
Golden car and Saga taken earlier.
Corner number 3 coming up. Bellingham! A real chance and a real let-off. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Valverde. Oh, that's fabulous.
That's good play from him.
Shot a goal! No shortage of confidence there. Gordon just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he rises to it. Substitution on the field. Number 4.
For a change in personnel, well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Substitution on the field. Number 8, Vitinha. Coming on the field is number 19, Alexander. De Ligt gets it away. And that's been won straight back.
Minutes has been indicated.
Serginho. Serginho goes on a charge down the left. And he's managed to get free. Stitch defending, but he's having a shot! It's there! Deep into injury time! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Neymar! Madrid give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Now then, the ball's come loose. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Nori. De Bruyne. Alexander-Arnold. Might want to be careful there. Little doubt, that is a foul.
Red card up there. Casual.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Speed cut karena itu karena center back kau kau ini kami ini. Center back
Sama rot koran mga nomor kamera.
versi pada ini.
Aku versi kamu versi mesti.
Alexander, he's tried one! And with that, the final whistle. Al Hilal have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proved.